Today, we've been celebrating some of my favorite content creators who cover the Kansas City Chiefs. We had How About Those Chiefs join us on the show. We also had Daryl Wakefield with Kingdom Cast. And right now, we're going to head to the phone lines and be joined by Jason Dunn. He is on a podcast called Chiefs Concerns. Jason Dunn, how are you doing today, my man?
What's up, C-Dot? How you doing, my brother? Doing all right?
Doing fantastic, man. Let's just start with this. You played in the NFL. You were a great blocking tight end. Who was the hardest guy to block?
Who was the hardest guy to block? I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I blocked a lot of guys, man, in my 11 years. So my rookie year, I had a gamut of Reggie White, Bruce Smith, Charles Haley, Charles Mann. I mean, you name it, the Bills defense. I mean, everybody. And so that's what I was looking at every week in and week out. Kevin Green, I mean, Greg Lloyd, I mean, you name it. So I've had the best, trust me, I've had the best guys I had to go against. If you don't want to name the best type defensive ends, I've went against a whole lot of them.
There was a video that came up on my TikTok page a couple of days ago with Reggie White. Never seen somebody, he used the offensive player as like a weapon and threw him into the quarterback to slow him down and then tackled him. I'd never seen a person do that before or since.
Oh, completely destroy guys. That's what I was looking at. I had him on Monday Night Football, and that's what I had to see doing the scouting report. The video that you just watched, that's what I had to see all week. And so you best believe I was petrified for sure. So
right now we're joined by Jason Dunn. He is the co-host of the Chiefs Concerns podcast. All right, Jason, let's start with this. We have seen 9 Chiefs games so far this year. What stands out to you? What are you seeing from this team?
You know what? I'm seeing a lot of mistakes in certain areas, but I am seeing a lot of good stuff offensively and defensively that I think that we can definitely hang our hats on and grow from our 5-4 record. I think mistake-wise has been a little bit more on special teams. I want to see our special teams do a lot more better job, more consistent job. This second half coming around offensively, same thing. I think we got weapons all around, weapons galore. And I think part of our problem is we're just not running the football enough, and we're not doing it efficiently. We just need to do a much better job blocking up front from our O-line. They do a great job in pass blocking. And so I think that's one of the things we built on offensively is in the run game. Defensively, I think when we attack guys, Spags does it. He's the best defense coordinator in the league, no question about it. Once he starts to attack, it's hard to stop us. We do a great job making sure guys don't get past us. We try to keep everything in front of us. When we run man, when we're aggressive on the outside, that's when we play our best ball and bring in pressure too. So I'm looking for more of this the second half of the season from just this organization. But that's what I've been seeing so far, C-Dot.
Right now, we're talking to former Chiefs tight end Jason Dunn. He's the co-host of the Chiefs Concerns podcast. You mentioned running the football. That's something that we've talked about a lot on this show. It feels like it's a chicken or the egg argument. Do you think that the Chiefs don't run the ball a lot because they don't trust their running backs? They don't trust their offensive line? Is it more of an Andy Reid philosophy? Because a lot of people have noticed what you've noticed when it comes to this team. Why do you think they have struggled with the rush attack this season?
I mean, I think it's a combination of things, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a question of trust. When you look at some of the grades, when I do a grading show, actually, on Mondays, tonight I have one for my Chief Concern show, and I break down the film. I go through, I give each and every group a grade. I think our offensive line has been somewhat average on blocking, haven't been really consistent like they should be. With the guys up front. They've gotten better going through the season, but I think part of the problem is when you have them pass blocking the majority of the time, it kind of softens guys up. Me being a guy that's blocked a lot in my life, I know when you're sitting back all the time on your heels, you're catching people, and you're not necessarily attacking. And I know those big boys up front, when we talked about Josh Simmons, when he's going to be back here, King Suma, Creed, Trey, Juwan, those big guys want to go and hit something. That's what they want to do. They don't want to catch all the time, but this is what they're being asked to do. And I think that's part of the problem is because it is Andy's philosophy because we do have weapons. Like I said before, we got weapons all over the place. Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Tyquan Thornton. I mean, you name it. We got weapons everywhere. And so you only got one football. So what do? You got the best quarterback in the league in Patrick Mahomes. He's got a cannon for an arm. He can make any throw that was invented or even thought of. So you want to hang your hat pretty much on throwing the ball. And I think it's part of the philosophy. I think, going forward to win more of our games that we should, or some of the games that we lost that we should have won, probably should have been running the football a little bit more efficiently, and we just didn't do it. We just kind of got away from it. So I think it's part of our Achilles heel, but I think Andy kind of realizes there was a moment, Bill's game in particular, we probably should have taken advantage of running the football more than what we did. I think it was a missed moment. I think Andy understood that. In a way, he was talking about putting guys in a position to make plays. I think that goes and includes with our running backs. Now, obviously, Pacheco's out, but Kareem Hunt has been doing an amazing job, I think. Bashar Smith, I think, deserves a little bit more carries, get featured a little bit more. We've seen him being explosive in some games. I think we should try to see what he can do, put a little bit more on him. I know CH, kind of came out, got a couple of carries last week, but also, too, you got Elijah Mitchell. I think he's not hurt. I think his girlfriend said something about that, and I think she was a little bit upset. But I think those things, man, to be honest with you, it's just a combination of things, man. C-Dot, to be honest with you, is why we're not just running the football efficiently like we should.
Right now, we're talking to Jason Dunn. He is with the Chiefs Concern podcast. You guys remember him. He played tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Jason, if somebody asked you what it's like to play for Denver, what it's like to play in Mile High Stadium, what story would you tell them?
Oh, man. I tell them, try to find air wherever you can. That's what I would tell them. If you could get oxygen when you're out there in Denver, please hold on to it because it's a precious commodity. And every time I've gone out there to Denver, it's always been a hard-fought battle just to keep that oxygen in you. And I know these guys do a little bit more of the training, that you need to be out there, but it's still tough. So that's why I would tell everybody, if you had anything to worry about and think about, it's always trying to get your air and your oxygen when you're playing. Always a tough thing.
Jason, a couple of teams I want to get your thoughts on before we get you out of here. If you're a believer or a non-believer, the Indianapolis Colts, are you on board or not?
In Indianapolis Colts, I am a believer. I think they got a great dynamic. They got a good running back. Well, the leading running back in the league right now. Daniel Jones has kind of came back and reinvented himself somewhat. He's got good receivers around him. He's got a great tight end. They got a good offensive line in front of them. Then you go on the defensive side of the football. They look good on the defensive side of the ball. They just got Sauce Gardner there, too. I am a believer. They are a formidable foe. I can't wait to see when we play them in the next couple of weeks.
The next team I want to get your thoughts on are the Patriots. I feel like, and maybe this is just me, I haven't spent a lot of time talking about the Patriots. I thought that the Bills were going to win that division. After watching the Bills get beat down by the Dolphins and watching the Patriots go on the road and beat a very good Tampa Bay team, we got to start talking about the Patriots like maybe they're the best team in the AFC.
Oh, my gosh. Wait a minute. See, Doc, hold on now. Let's take it easy a little bit. I wouldn't say they're the best team in the AFC. Now, what I will say is I think it's a little bit fool's gold what they have. Drake May is an amazing player, okay? He's a quarterback that I think is one of the top ones in the league right now. But, he's always had that ability to him. The other things I'm a little bit, kind of critical of. I don't think that they have everything there. Vrabel obviously does a great job coaching, but I think, man, that they'll start falling apart soon after. But I think they'll probably make it to the playoffs, man. But I don't know if they're the best team in the AFC. I would reserve that statement, at least for myself, for quite some time.
Who do you think it is right now? Do you think it's Denver, or are you just waiting to see if Kansas City is going to wake back up?
No, I think right now, to be honest with you, I think it's the Colts. I really do. From what they played and what they've shown, I think they've done a good job. I think, if anything, they would be more of a team that I say matches up with us well. Okay, as opposed with the Pats. I think the Pats is, like I said before, there's a team I think that we could definitely eradicate if we played them. So I just do believe that the Pats are a little bit of full gold right now. So.
And that makes perfect sense. Right now we're talking to Jason Dunn here for a couple more minutes. I'll get you out of here with this, Jason. I'm looking at this game coming up on Sunday against the Broncos as, to me, the Chiefs are at a crossroads when it comes to their season. One path keeps things basically how it's been. They go on the road, you beat the Broncos, you're 6-4, you come back home, you got the Colts, and everybody's confidence is back. You just went on the road, you beat the top dog in the AFC, you stole home field from them, and now you got them on the get back, and you also got the Chargers on the get back in the second half of the season. Everybody's going to be fine after that. If the Chiefs lose, and we're talking about their 5-5 at week 11 of the NFL season, you're 4 games back of the Broncos, maybe 4 games back of New England. Like, we're going to start talking about the Chiefs like a wild card team, and we've never talked about the Chiefs that way during the Patrick Mahomes era. That's kind of where I am heading into this matchup, that we know both of the options. We know both doors. We're just trying to see which one the Chiefs are going to walk down.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I'm always going to defer to the guys that got Super Bowl rings and playoff experience. That's what I always defer to. And I know that listening to Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, Andy Reid, those guys are coming back focused. I think they understand 5-4 is unacceptable for them where they are. I think that Denver is a very good football team. They got a very good quarterback, but I just don't think they have enough for them to beat us. I think we went out against Denver. Like I said, I think if we get past these next 2 games, which I think we will, Denver and Indianapolis, I think we went out. I really do. I think at the very end of the season, you could probably rest some guys against, the Raiders if you need be. But other than that, man, I think Denver probably, like I said, the Colts is probably going to be our most formidable foes at this moment from what I'm looking at. Everybody else we should really beat handily. I know that, and also, too, if we're thinking about, the Chargers again, Chargers have, been bit with injuries. I just don't think they have enough. They're not quite there yet. And so should have beat them the first game. Same thing. I think we were the first game of the season kind of off a little bit. But C-Dot, man, I do believe that the Chiefs have the ability to win out the rest of the way.
And that is our guy, Jason Dunn, joining us on the show today. He is the former Chiefs tight end. He also is the co-host of the Chiefs Concerns podcast. Jason, you had me on your podcast. I had to come on I had to bring you on the show today, man. I appreciate your time, man. Thanks for popping on today.
Man, C-Dot, I appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely.
Right, come back again, man.
Absolutely,
we
man.
Enjoyed you.
Absolutely. Whenever you guys want me to, I'm happy to do it. That is Jason Dunn joining us on the show today. Happy to have him.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.